Welcome to the Beckman Institute training series for Sitefinity. In this lesson, we'll be covering pages in Sitefinity. We need to change from our current view to the Page Manager view. From the Sitefinity dashboard, click the Pages item in the top bar navigation. The Page Manager in Sitefinity allows for you to add, update, and delete web pages for your site. By default, your site will already have a home page with basic structure. All other pages and their respective content will be managed by you. Let's start by creating a page in Sitefinity. To create a page, click the Create Page button in the top right of the main admin area. Next, type the name of the page. For this tutorial, we will create the About page. Click Continue to move on to the template selection page. Since we are not creating a new home page, we will need to select the common template for our site. The page is now created, and you are immediately moved into the editing menu for the page. The page is not currently live for public viewing until it is published. We will do this later. Using the same process, we are going to create a few more pages for adding content. Now that we have some pages in our site, let's add some content to the pages using the About page. From the Page Admin screen, click on the About page title. This will bring you to the Content Management screen. Adding content to a page is done using the widget pane on the right side of the screen. To add items to your page, drag and drop the desired widget onto the page. Each of these widgets will be covered in detail in other videos. Making pages visible on your site to all users is done via publishing the page. To publish a page in the Page Edit screen, click Publish in the right-hand corner. Publishing a page will make it available to the public. Publishing a page is required when it is first created or when the page is modified. If making changes to a page, but are not ready for those changes to be live to the public, click the Save as Draft button. This will keep the current version of the page live and will allow you to continue to make changes to the page that will not be visible to the public until you publish them. If a page has become no longer necessary, then you can delete it from the Page Admin. To do so, find the page in the list, and then click the menu with the three dots on the far right. The last item in this menu, the Delete item, will remove the page from your site. Click Delete Page to get rid of this page permanently. Another option with pages is to add child pages. This keeps your site logical by grouping pages with similar content. To add a child page to a current page, find the parent page in the list and click the menu on the far right of the page with the three dots. In this menu, click the Create a Child Page option. This will bring up the same Create Page menu as we've seen before. Give it a title. Click Continue. Select the template. In this case, we're going to again use the common template. The page is now created. Child pages work exactly like parent pages in terms of modifying and deleting. One difference is navigation. So let's talk a little bit about navigation generated by the templates. Navigation in the template for the main area is controlled by top-level parent pages. These are automatically added to the main top menu for all pages. Child pages are added as navigation to the parent page, sibling, and other child pages. Do be careful with creating a tree structure that is too deep. Ideally, this should not be any deeper than 3 nested child pages. Going further will prevent the in-page navigation from showing those pages. It is possible to still create additional links to those pages separately as page content if this is required. The last item we are going to cover is related to pages, but is not modified in the page admin itself. Every page has a footer with contact and social media information. To update this information, you will need to update a predefined content item called footer content. To get to this content item, you will need to click the content in the navbar. This will reveal a menu. In this menu, click on Footer Content. When the next page loads, you will only see one footer content item. To update or add any information, just add it to the appropriate location and the footer on all your pages will be updated automatically. Pages and their content are critical to people engaging with your site. Create a plan to lay out pages in your site, as it will make this process go smoothly and get you moving on to adding content to your pages faster and more effectively.